Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jeebz. Thank you for joining me. Welcome to my Otlichno adventures. I think this is episode 7, but don't quote me on that. Got some plans for us today. Like I said, I was gonna try and stray from just the flat-out building of things. Well, that's a ton of fun. I'm just afraid I'm boring you guys a little bit, so we have some other things to do today that I think will be pretty fun. First and foremost, as you can see, or may see, hear, or guess, I'm hanging out at the Otlichno Enderman farm. This thing is glorious. The rates are just you can't beat the rates, man. You cannot beat the rates that you get at this thing. It's enchanting heaven. Heavenly! So, we're going to do some enchanting today. And it's going to be a bit of a learning process for us all. Maybe more so for me. I'm sure you guys know plenty about enchanting. I've enchanted plenty, but I've never really, I've got books of things that are, really high, powerful enchantments. And I know that you can only enchant something so much before Minecraft deems it too expensive. So, that is the part I'm not very familiar with. We're going to charge up my little axe here first and foremost. It's my tree render. Efficiency 5 and mending. Just really fast chopping down all those damn trees. So I want to charge it up a little bit. That's a priority while we speak here. And then we're going to tinker a little bit and... I've got my diamond sword here. I want it to be really sharp. It's just going to slice and dice. Knockback would be nice, but I also want mending on there, and I have a really bad feeling that, that alone is probably going to take 30 levels to put knockback on top of it. Might already be too expensive, and then to get mending too, I don't know if that's going to work. So we're going to try it out. That's what we're going to work on today. We're going to try it. Let's chop these guys again. Just look at this, man. Swarms of tasty little experience bits. So let's do our first enchanting here. So I know for certain, I at least want to see what this will... It only costs 8? That seems amazing to me. Maybe this won't be as expensive as I thought. So it cost 8 to put sharpness on it. Now it's just like snick. Ah. If I put enchanting knockback on it, only 9. And that's the highest knockback you can get on this bad boy. That's not as bad as I thought at all. And I broke my anvil. That's okay. I've been very fruitful in obtaining much iron. So I'm quite happy to just build a new anvil for the server, for the peeps, for all of you, my loves. Donk. Okay. Schmack. Just gotta keep that up. And I love how mending works. I'm getting experience levels, but my axe is also recharging. That's just awesome. Let's pause a moment before I forget. I've done some enchanting here and I went kind of crazy. So I dropped off some lapis, and I'm trying to keep the book stocked. I just don't want to overuse without replenishing properly. This grinder is brilliant and wonderful and awesome, and I want to give it its proper respect. So we're going to stock it as much as we can. So there's our diamond sword with sharpness 5 and knockback 2. And we can smack mending on it for 17. That's gorgeous, man. That's way better than I thought. I didn't think we could be able to get all 3 of those on there. So this mighty blade, since it has mending on it, I intend to keep it for quite some time. So we're going to name this bad boy. And I've been thinking about what kind of name we want for this madness blade. And it's going to be the Mob Slayer. Yeah. I dig it. There we go. We have a sword for all time. That is Jeebz Excalibur. I dig it. I'm happy. I'm very happy with that. Next on our list here, let's save the pickaxe for last, because that's definitely going to take a lot of experience. Let's do the bow next. So my bow that I want. It's going to have power 5. It's not going to get Luck of the Sea, because you can't do that. It's going to get power 5, so like the blade, it's going to just pew! And infinity, of course. You can't have a bow without infinity. And then mending, of course, because I want to keep things forever. So let's just see how much this is going to cost us. Bam! 6. Good sign so far. Infinity, 7. 7 is good. That's far less expensive than I was afraid. I just overused my experience. But look how fast it refills. I love this farm. I love this farm. I love it. It makes me so happy. Okay, that's great. So let's slap this bad boy on there. Ciao. And last but not least, mending, because we're going to keep it for all of time. All of time. So let's... I think that said 9, so we're going to need to get up to 9 again. So, I mean, this is... I have a couple of things to enchant here. This is really only going to take a few more minutes. And then my next plan, we're going to do another cut. I've started a new project right on Jeebz Island. We're staying around Jeebz Island. It's an underwater project. Sort of a underwater tunnel is a main component. And I hate water. I don't hate water, but water's a pain in the ass to get rid of, because either you gotta get sand and dirt and gravel and stuff and just fill it in and then mine it all out again. It's a pain in the ass. The alternative is sponges. Now, I asked around a little bit, and folks have sponges, but they're not sure where they stored them, so I think we're going to take on a ocean monument today. Put our new amazing weapons to work. And we're gonna get some sponges from those damn guardians. Now, this bad boy is complete now. Oh, I love it. I love it. We're gonna name it. I thought about this one too. The Ranger. Ranger's Wrath. Ranger being a ranged fighter, right? Sure. Oh, beautiful. Mob Slayer. Ranger's Wrath. I'm such a nerd. That's okay. I don't think you guys would be watching somebody play Minecraft videos if you weren't also at least a bit of a nerd. I'm so happy, you guys. We're getting pretty serious on the gear here. I'm concentrating on weapons and tools, but someday we'll probably do some armor. Let's do this guy next. I got a diamond pickaxe. I want to put Silk Touch on it for sure. And then efficiency to make it really, really fast. And of course, mending. Now, I have a Silk Touch pick that I've been using, but it's an iron one, and it kind of degrades really fast. So ideally, this would be really nice. 20, okay, see? That's where it's getting expensive really fast. So let's put that on first, because we're almost at 20 as it is. And then the other two enchantments should be reasonably cheap. Now, I want a Silk Touch pick because, with all the mining that I've been doing lately, for the longest time I was just mining with a non-Silk Touch pickaxe. And then you have to smelt all your cobblestone to get stone for my big-ass castle project. And that's just a pain in the ass. But if you do all your mining with a Silk Touch pickaxe, it's just stone and stone and stone right in your pockets. So that's the plan, my friends. 35 to put Silk Touch on it. Okay, see, this is what I was talking about. Now, my fear is, if I put Silk Touch on it for 35, then it'll be too expensive to put mending. I bet you that'll be the case. So I don't want to waste a mending book, because they are probably what I consider the hardest to come by. Pretty sure the hardest to come by. So I'm going to put Silk Touch on it. I'm going to put the Silk Touch on there, And then we're gonna see about the mending. If I can't put mending on it after that, then it's just gonna have to be a Silk Touch Efficiency 5 book that I will use until it breaks. And then we will build a Silk Touch Diamond Pick with Efficiency 4 instead. Just to, you gotta balance all this stuff. Gotta balance your stuff, man. 35, good lord. I don't want to sit here and grind all day, so I'm gonna put that aside, and I'm gonna do that after we cut. I'll finish that, we'll figure it out, and then I'll cut to the other thing. But before I go, I have this dinky little wooden sword and this knockback. Haha! This is a tester sword. So the plan is, for my arena idea, the two opponents will fight using knockback and try and knock each other off the thing. So this is a testing sword. I'm gonna call it the Jeebz Smacker. Because, and that leads into this guy here, this green leather tunic. I have a couple of protections on it. Just combine those. So my plan is, I want a suit of leather armor with certain amounts of protection enchantment, and so hopefully a dinky little wooden sword with knockback will do little to no damage, but knock me back. You get where I'm going? So the two opponents taking, you know, battling on the protection 3 is probably pretty good. I'm just gonna trade you guys for my protection 2. So yeah, so the two opponents on the arena can fight valiantly and try and knock each other off without actually killing each other. Doesn't that just seem like fun? Then you can have fun with your buddies, have a little PvP action without the unfortunate side effect of death. I think that sounds great. I think that sounds really, really good. So these two testing things here, I'm gonna find somebody to take the Jeebz Smacker, and I'm gonna put on the tunic and get them to smack me, and see if in fact that will be feasible, and exactly how much damage I can absorb. So protection, I'm pretty sure only goes to 4, so protection 3 is still pretty good. And in the you know, with the direction we're going here, I'm going to call it arena gear. Or gladiator, no, arena, that's fine. So there, we have our two testing things here. So next time somebody's on, I'm all by myself right now, I'll just be like, hey, do me a favor, smack me with this sword. And it'll be fun, and we'll laugh and laugh and laugh. So, anyway, I think that's good. I'm going to figure out what the hell to do with this thing. And, yeah, I'll meet you over at the not the Ender Farm, the Ocean Monument, and we'll take on those a-holes. So, stick around. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're all set here. Let's rock out. I've finished up the enchanting part. Got a couple of things. Let's take off these boots. I've got some Death Strider boots. Thought those would come in handy for this quest. Also got Respiration 3, Aqua Affinity on this guy. We're ready. I've even got a Looting 3 sword that I threw together here. Greed Killer, because it kills with greed. And I'm hoping that might get us an extra, you know, sponge or two for the future. Let me just put my timer on here. Trying to still keep the episode within reasonable boundaries. Doop, doop. There we go. Okay. I think we're ready. I even found a little island right here. We slept on the bed, so here's my respawn point. I thought that was also smart. And right over there, we've got a ocean monument. So without further ado, let's get the hell down here and see what we can do. Oh man, I'm moving so fast. I love moving so fast. Look at this guy. He wants me to kill him so badly, he's sticking his face right out. I refuse to be killed by you. So just, like, F you and die. Okay, now, This is usually the front door, I'm sure of it. So why is there... There we go. That's what I was looking for. I've only been in these dumb things like a couple of times. So we're just gonna do our best to take it easy and also live. Jeez. Even with my very powerful weapons, those guys are putting up a pretty decent fight. We must be smart. I would be very upset if we die. Very upset. Where are you going? Where are you going, fishy? Are you trying to protect your boss over there? It won't work. You will still die. Okay. So here's the big guy right here. Let's have a quick breath. And now let's kill him. You're gonna die. You're gonna die, fool. Yes! We killed one, and we lived. And I got a single sponge. That's okay. Even if it's just one. One is better than none at all. So, I'm pretty sure there ought to be another of those guys down here, right? I'm not completely crazy in assuming that. I'm fairly confident of that. There should be two of those big guys. I just don't know how to get to them. Like I say, I've only... Excuse me. Oh, screw off. That scared the piss out of me the first time it happened. Seriously. I have the footage somewhere. It's pretty funny. It didn't actually go into an episode. It was just, it was sort of a test recording. I still refuse to be killed by you guys. Try all you want. It's not gonna work. Dead. And we'll just grab whatever goodies we can on our way through. As we kill these little a-holes. Make them dead. Okay. Go over here. Oh, this is a big empty place. Big, large and empty. Did I come up to here? I don't know, man. I'm kind of lost. That's okay. We're having no difficulty surviving so far. How? Was that you? You dare to smack me on the ass? I'll show you who gets their ass smacked around here. I wish I didn't have mining fatigue. I wish I brought a pickaxe. Jeez. Here's me. Oh, I'm so prepared. I'm so prepared. Didn't bring a bloody pick. Oh well. It's not like I'd be able to effectively use it anyway with these guys and their damn mining fatigue BS. BS, I say. Just die. Just die. Just be dead. Where's your other boss? I know I'm almost certain there's two of those big guys. Typically. In one of these big madness places. Oh. Breathe. Better. Where's your boss? Show him to me. You. Where's your boss? Where are you hiding him? You can't hide him from me. You might as well just surrender him. Thank goodness for my water gear, or I would certainly drown. That's where I fought the first one, wasn't it? think maybe it was. So what would happen if I go over here? No. Jeez, at this rate it's gonna be a miracle if I find my way out again. Well, our next objective is just around the corner, fortunately. And then it's just escape. And we're good and done. Hopefully we can manage this before my armor gives out. Don't stop looking at me. Stop looking at me, fish. Quit laughing at me. Oh man, okay. Assault. Luckily I have a secret potion. Okay, I must insist that you die before I do. Oh my god. Of course that happened. Of course it did. Of course that happened. Why wouldn't it happen? Now I have nothing with which to make it back down here alive. So all that cool stuff we just enchanted, all that gear, there's a good chance it was all for nothing. Oh, why? Why did we do this again? Why did we do this again? I don't remember. I don't remember anymore. What a horrible world. What a world. What a horrible world. I may have to mark this whole episode just a big fat failure. Shush. Now, yeah, we're fucked. Well, what can I say? That was all very bad idea. All that cool stuff I enchanted is just gone. I can't get it back. Why did we do this again? For fricking sponges. Alright, well, we're gonna try and salvage this mess, and maybe we'll try again another day. So, thanks for watching me fail.